Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to Recolonization. This is an early access 4X game that's released last week. Essentially, the easiest way to understand this game is to think of it as a mixture between Civilization and Master of Magic. They're both similar, but they have a slightly different approaches to different things that are kind of melded into one in this game. Alright, so let's start a new game. So one of the first things you do is you pick a wizard. Essentially, they're called emissaries in the game, but they're effectively wizards, just like in Master of Magic. At the moment, there's not much choice, and they're essentially both pretty similar, aside from a few differences in empire plans and available sciences. So these are basically your starting techs, if you want to put it that way. Aside from that, they're basically the same. I believe that towards the end of early access, the roadmap suggests that there'll be more choices in terms of wizards. But at the moment, there's only two, so let's start with her. She's got fertility and intelligence, plus philosophy. Right? And the premise of the game is that a rogue AI has gone crazy and destroyed human civilization. Essentially, humans now live as scattered tribes. As you can see here, there's boundaries. So this belongs to one tribe, that belongs to a different tribe, and this belongs to a third tribe altogether. The old mind still exists, and I believe that the premise is that if you tick it off enough, it will come along and kick your ass. There is a global meter that measures how ticked off the AI is at you, and you can see the ruins of civilization around you. Yes, and now we have to find a tribe. So that's a drone, by the way. You start with both your wizard and your drone. Now, it doesn't look like this guy can fly. He should be able to fly. Okay, fine. Maybe he can't fly. Go explore, little buddy. Right, we seem to have spawned somewhere in the Arctic or Antarctic. So, conditions are not great. Okay, this is cool. Okay, so we want to find somewhere that's either cool or temperate. You go this way, wizard. Right. And this is one of those scattered tribes that I was speaking about. Voiceless merchants. What are you? They're ice cultists, so they believe in the ice. So they're merchants. So every tribe you meet has a number of traits. You've got your overarching ones, which in this case is ice cultists. And then you've got three minor traits. These basically define what kind of people they are. But yeah, so in this case, these guys worship the ice. So as you go up the tech tree, these folk traits will give you access to more capabilities. And these ones are just basically random. So in this case, these guys make more money, but they're also thieves. I'm not sure there's much of a difference in real life. Merchants and thieves, yeah. And on top of that, they're actually murderers, so this is not a good one. It's useful for battle, but it kind of ticks off all the other tribes, right? So yeah, there are definitely pros and cons to this. What you're supposed to do is take over a tribe and then lead it into the future. So in this case, I could take it over, but I don't want to just because they've got some really bad traits. So every settlement you come across will have a different tribe that has different traits. Some of them will be compatible, some of them will not be. So the first tribe you pick up will generally be your primary tribe. Yeah, okay, so these guys basically own this entire area. These guys are down here, but I can't see them. Same with these guys. Now the problem is that these guys live in really cold locations. It's not very good for growth. We may have to destroy these guys, but let's send this guy over here. Maybe we'll meet a friendlier tribe. Right, here we are. The Hired Apprentices. They're also ice cultists. They're hunters, gatherers, and enemies of the old mind. So hunters give you more food, gatherers gives you more production, and enemies of the old mind basically makes you enemies against the AI. I think I like these guys. Okay, so we have to move the emissary next to them to take them over. So every tribe also has a set of things that they like and dislike. So in this case, in order to get on their good side, we can either expand militarily, or we can grow forests. But if we kill mutants or change the climate, this will tick them off. And essentially, you have a relationship with every single tribe you come across. And eventually, you want to either vassalize and/or assimilate them. And you can do that to expand peacefully. Right, so I'll tell you what, I like these guys more than I like these guys, so let's move this guy over here. There's another emissary right up here. Adam Ford. This could be bad. I would like to see what's here. So we have some neighbors immediately to our north. This could be bad. Alright, so let's... Can I go here? Yes, we can fly over the mountain. And yes, there are remnants of robots scattered all around. So basically, these would have been what I'm guessing would have been cities, and the AI killed off all the humans, and they've taken up lodging in those places. Eventually, we have to deal with them. Now, yes, we're in a different territory now. Now, one thing about this drone is that it seems to be losing 1 HP every turn. So yeah, eventually we'll run out of power, so we have to bring it back home. But for this early stage, it can do a lot of recon for us. Can I... Actually here, there's a tribe over there. If you see one of those trees, that's a tribe. And here we are. Fat seal children! Yes, we're gonna fat shame these people apparently. So they're also ice cultists, so they're gonna like us immediately. Mutants. Ooh. Yeah, so it looks like these guys are also mutants. So while they like us being fellow ice cultists, these guys are mutants. Inquisitors, fire worshippers, they're major folk traits. So this is not a good one. Militarists. Yeah, okay, and they're also gatherers. So we do want to absorb them. So it looks like all the tribes around us are also ice cultists. Well, we should be able to assimilate them pretty quickly, right? Or at least vassalize them. Or at least get some good relationship with them. It's unlikely that we'll have to fight anybody around here. Oh shit, they've already taken over. Ah, crap. So these guys have been taken over already. That's bloody quick. I can't see here, can I? No, I can't see it. We haven't met that that faction. Alright, let's go over here. Nothing we can do about that. But let's lead these people. Yes. They're good for production and growing, and as well as damage against robots. Okay, so there is a prosperity penalty. Anyway, let's lead the clan. That means that these guys become part of our tribe now. It's very likely that this is the first city for that faction as well, so we may find ourselves at war almost immediately. So we've taken over these people. Now we have to actually build a town, right? If the game will tell us. Right, so we can only build an Arctic. Very cold. But every location is pretty bad. This may be a really bad start. Just to recap this. Multiple tribes don't like us changing the climate. So this may have been a really bad start, actually. Okay, we'll just go with it. So, okay, so we've taken over the settlement. But that doesn't mean that we actually live here. We have to actually begin a town. I just have to find a good location. The problem is that there aren't any good locations. Because this tribe lives in a cold hex, that means that we can only build that town in a cold hex as well. All of these guys are cool, so we can't actually utilize those hexes. This is about the only place that seems to be decent, so okay, fine. So we'll build a town there just because we have to. That removes the village. So now all the people have actually moved over here. And unfortunately it also means that we can't use these hexes until we manipulate the climate. Which should be okay to do, I think. Yeah, we should be okay to do. Anyway, so let's see if we can't speak to these people now. Not visited? Oh, of course. Might have to move this guy a little bit closer. Taking over this town gave us a scout, as well as a couple of warriors and an archer. It looks like this is the coast, so we may have to go up here, but... And yes, the map does actually link up north to south and east to west. I think this is a different tribe. So let's scout out now. Okay, that's probably a settlement. Right, so we own this region. This is a different region, and that emissary owns that region, and we have another region over here. Now, having founded a city, or a town, we have to build some districts. Actually, this is bad. This is a really bad starting location. So the way to utilize hexes in your town is to build districts. So if we click on resources over here, you can see that we get some resources out of the unutilized hexes. But if you actually build something like a science district, you can actually maximize how much science you get, for example. And then there's other districts for other purposes. Other than that, the game kind of plays like Civilization. So you've got your population growth. So if you have enough food, essentially any spare food will go towards growing the population. And you've got different currencies that you can produce. So this is prosperity, which you use for diplomatic exchanges, as well as reputation. But for example, if you want to do some kind of a trade treaty with a neighboring tribe, you'll definitely be using prosperity. This is science, this is money, this is production, this is food, and this is energy. So because we have a wizard, wizards have spells. Spells use energy to be cast. Essentially, it's equivalent of mana. But let's look at some of the other texts that we can actually research. Yeah, plans are basically bonuses that you can activate every so often. First, you have to research the actual plans, and then after an X amount of turns, you can actually then activate those plans at the cost of prestige, of course, reputation rather. So we begin with fertility, which can give us more growth, and intelligence, which gives us more science. So at the moment, I'm just going to research the low ones. So let's say industrialization, and later on, you can actually get bonuses to your districts. So if, let's say we research these two, and then we activate them, that will then give us a bonus to our industrial districts. And of course, the more towns you have, the more bonuses you get, of course, right? And this is science. This basically works like civilization. We start with philosophy because of the wizard that we chose. I think the other wizard would have given us trade or tools, one of the two. But anyway, you have a starting tech and then you have to research some more. The game is divided into 4 eras, with era 4 being basically your super advanced science, and during each era, if you research 15 techs, that gives you access to some special buildings you can construct. So you can either choose to go deep, in other words research a whole bunch of techs within the same era before advancing, or you can choose to just shoot through the eras and try to advance up the tech tree. But essentially you just have to research 15 techs within an era to advance to the next era. So you do have a decision to make. Do you want to spend a lot of time researching a lot of techs, or do you want to go shoot up this tech tree? Edicts are the spells that you can cast as your wizard. So everybody begins with infrared heat, which warms up tiles, or cryogenic burst, which cools down tiles. So in this case, because these tiles are cool and these tiles are cold, and we actually live in a cold climate, we have to actually cool down these tiles in order to make use of them. Let me go with tools. We could use some industry. Living in ice-cold regions, we're probably not going to get much agriculture done. But yes, tools and science should be okay to do. And then we got an edict to research. Let's see if we can't remove some mountains. This is done with earthquake, so I'll pick that one and then we'll just research that automatically. Now let's go to the next turn. And yeah, some of the names for the other leaders are actually based on history. Who are you? Arrows of Mercy. Okay, hopefully that's a... Yes, it is. Arrows of Mercy. Let's see, what are you? Inquisitors. Oh, so they actually dislike us. That's not gonna be good. Oh, okay, so we actually share some traits. So we share Hunters, and I think Survivalists as well. But they don't like us by default because we're Ice Cultists, and they're Inquisitors. But they seem to have at least a positive impression of us. So let's go meet them. Now we should be able to, yes, engage in diplomacy. So once we get them loyal enough to vassalize them, which could happen in a few turns, I think, should we play our cards right, we'll be able to make use of a whole bunch of other tools like throwing feasts. So basically spending some prosperity to get some loyalty. Same with here. We can either demand some tribute, or yeah, we can I'll get them to attack someone else, or we can punish them. We can of course send them a gift. And later on, once we unlock trading, we should be able to trade some goods to them. But one of the things that you can do in order to get some positive relationship with a tribe is to use oaths. Punish vassals. No, we don't have any vassals. These two basically have no end date, so they apply forever. This one would be nice to do. But let's see what our other tribes are like. So they get a bonus from destroying automatons. They don't like military expansion, so in other words attacking other tribes, or destroying totems. They do enjoy diplomatic tricks, which I believe is the same for these guys. They actually dislike diplomatic tricks, okay, but they do like military expansion. They like mutations. These guys should be okay with destroying automatons. Should be okay to promise to destroy some robots. But we need to destroy 5 robots. Do they even have that many? Let's go with this. Never destroy totem trees in their regions. Yeah, we're not at the point where we can actually destroy any totem trees. So basically, because we gave them an oath, that gives us a 30 relationship bonus. But that takes place across 5 turns if I calculate correctly. 30 divided by 5 is 6. So we get a +6 bonus every turn. Great, so let's go here. Now we have to find whether we can actually see some automatons, some robots. Yes, so there are some robots over here. Now I don't know if this oath is for 5 stacks of 5 units. But we only get 5 turns to do it, so I don't want to promise this because we're just not in a position to actually fight anybody else. What about these guys? Now we've met them. Aha! So we just get a bonus for shared traits, which is great. But we have to get some extra bonuses to relationship because right up north is the enemy. And they're also ice cultists, so we have to make sure that we acquire these guys ASAP. Do not use manipulation. 37 turns is a pretty long time, but I think at this stage nobody has units with GMOs, right? So it says never, but hopefully we'll have absorbed these guys before then, so you know, we'll offer this one. And then we'll vassalize and hopefully assimilate them ASAP. Anyway, that's ticking up, although we should probably promise something else. Do not use manipulation. I forget what manipulation is. Yeah, I think that's something like throwing a feast. Yeah, we'll promise that. We'll promise that. Hopefully we'll have absorbed them before we have to use manipulation. Right, so we've got one tribe here. Yeah, that's right. That is indeed the first region for Adam Ford. They're right next to us. This is bad. These guys are kind of friendly. These guys are bear friendly. There is another tribe down here. But let's explore this way. And every so often you'll come across some kind of relic. In this case, a space station wreck. So that should generate resources should we take over this region. Okay, that's probably... well, that's hopefully a town. Yes, it is. Ice fundamentalists. Yes, they're ice cultists. Sailor descendants, Luddites, and enemies of their own mind. So they actually... yeah, we actually share quite a few things with them. They like diplomatic tricks, okay. So they like military expansion. They don't like climate change, okay. Be careful about that. Okay, so as far as relationships go, +6, +17, +7. So a major difference between this game and a game like Civilization is that every single region seems to begin populated by somebody. So if you actually want to build a new town, then you have to either assimilate some tribe or destroy them. So this makes the equivalent of the small city-state interactions that you see in Civilization really, really important in this game. If you want to expand peacefully, then you have to engage in diplomacy with tribes. Alternatively, you can go and fight everybody, but that's a little bit costly, isn't it? I think these guys are... yes, they are. They're vassalizable right now. Well, it doesn't look like they've met the other faction just to the north of us, so... we could wait a little bit, because the better the relationship with us, the less prosperity will cost us. Besides, we can't absorb them yet. So let's wait a little bit. Okay, let's make contact. Yes, we're getting a +5 automatically. Let's promise them this. Never destroy mountains. So that gets these guys ticking in the right direction. That's another coast. That's a mountain, so we can't cross that. So we're kind of stuck with this faction over here. If we can take over the other regions and just isolate these guys over here, we should be okay. They'll also be thinking the same, right? So, and we're also running out of HP, yes. So we'll have to go back soon. Yes, there are mountains, excellent. So that actually isolates the 2 regions. Perfect. Right, so the 2 regions do actually join to each other. There is a small path around here. Okay, so now we know about tools, which means we can build the industrial district, which is very, very important at this stage. Let me go for this one. That actually makes industrial districts that much more valuable. Okay, that is a great spot for that, excellent. Let's queue that up. Do I need... yeah, I think we need the prosperity more than we need this. We'll check out the borders. Oh, that is still our territory. Excellent. Okay. Can't cross over here though. Yeah. So maybe in a bit of an island. Now we have to start thinking about moving back. Otherwise, this guy will die from lack of HP. Okay, let's move back. Maybe too late already, actually. Maybe too late already. We should have enough. How many? Okay, 8 movement points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. We'll be okay. We'll make it back in the nick of time with 1 HP, but that should be fine. Aha, okay, so they came to meet us first, right. By default, basically anybody in the same continent is gonna hate each other. And on top of that, we're literally next to each other, so... yeah. Ouch. So yeah, basically these guys will just hate us by default. There's not much we can do, and on top of that, they're actually warlike. So, I guess we should be really careful about this. We'll get him to hide over here. This is neutral territory, right? Ah, that's it. Okay, so there is something up here, but it may be blocked off by mountains. And every so often you'll come across events. Okay, creatures, eh? Let's ask the scientists. You don't see the results immediately, so that means that you can't quite save scum, right? Gotta wait and see. Although I'm guessing that the results are the same for each event type, right? So maybe once you play the game enough, you'll know exactly which choice to make. Anyway, let us await the consequences. Workshop. Excellent. Aha, so he went to... What? Oh, okay. The drones disappeared. I thought that within the town limits, it didn't lose HP, but I guess it does. Anyway, we finished creating our little scouts. Now we can start working on our industrial district, which hopefully will give us some production points that we can then use to maximize more industry. Or at least produce more stuff more quickly, right? Which is very important at this stage. So let's go with trade. Trade is actually a very important tech to unlock, because once you unlock it, you can actually get better relationship by trading. Alright, most important thing, this guy hasn't taken over any of our friendly vassals, so I hope that we can now actually assimilate these people. Let's assimilate these people. Hopefully that won't destroy the relationship with the other tribes. Because our relationship is greater than 50, we can now assimilate these people. Normally you would have to vassalize at 0, and that should give you a bit of bonus to relationship. But because we share so many traits and we gave them a couple of oaths, that means that we can actually assimilate them right away apparently. So let's do that now. Right, and when you assimilate, basically means you take over the territory. We can now build a town in that region. And also when you assimilate another tribe, you get to keep one of these minor traits. And because we share the major folk trait, we get to choose which one we keep. Which is kind of explained over here. Later on, once you unlock a tech, you can pick a minor trait regardless of the folk trait. So in this case, they like us, we like them. We're basically the same people, so assimilate. Right, now we get to choose. We can either go for mutants, which is actually really bad because everybody hates mutants apparently. At least inquisitors and fire worshippers, which are both folk traits, which means that most of the world hates mutants. But this one should be useful. It does mean pacifists don't like us. And because we did that, we actually gain an extra trait. In this case, it was a useful one. Assimilation is actually really good. Now, hopefully, these guys aren't unhappy now. Yes, it's still okay. One more turn. And over here, these guys are still... Oops. Incompatible traits. Oh, shit. Which ones are they? Pacifists, yes. They're pacifists and we're militarists, so yeah, they don't like that. Yeah, you know what? Let's vassalize. Let's make sure that they're on our side. That gives us a small bonus. Anyway, essentially, because we vassalize these guys, the other faction around can't take them over, which is very important. And also, because we took over this tribe, we get their troops. Where are they? Where's the troops? Here. We can make use of them as well. And we can build a town, which we should at some point. Right, I'll tell you what, let's bring those troops over here. Right, and if I promise them to destroy robots in the clan region, yes, so we can destroy these ones. We'll shift these troops over here to around here, and then we'll move these troops over here and then destroy a couple of stacks. Hopefully that will help. Now you should be ready to assimilate as well. And because once again they're ice cultists, we should be able to keep one of those traits. I think Ladat is bad. Yeah, so Ladat is actually alright in the first 2 eras, but as you advance in tech, it's actually a bad idea. And that's a permanent penalty, so you don't really want to pick that one. Sailor Descendants. Yeah, they're good for getting onto ships and getting off. These ones we already have, so I guess that means that we have to pick this one. It's not great, but it's not the worst thing you'll ever see. Doesn't cost anything to assimilate, apparently. The Sailor Descendants, I guess it's decent. That means we take over this territory, so that means we have 3 regions now. But we've basically surrounded this region over here. They have nowhere else to go now. Now if we also absorb these guys, that's basically this entire region, right? This entire area is ours. Now at the moment it looks like oaths do not disappear. I believe that once we build some towns in these regions, the villages will disappear and the oaths will not matter anymore. I hope that's the case. Okay, so I thought it was a really bad start, but it's turning out to be relatively decent, I have to say. We haven't really been able to explore much of the world, and these guys hate our guts, so I expect war pretty soon. Can we build some kind of a neutrality pact? Yeah, let's do this. Will you accept? We need reputation. A lot of reputation. So I guess war it is with these guys. Essentially, we don't have the reputation to get a neutrality pact, and relationship is dropping like a stone. Pretty soon they're gonna hate our guts, so yeah. Okay, ultrasonic boom. Next level is the earthquake. Then we can level some mountains. But of course, bearing in mind that we promised not to. Okay, 2 more turns to get a district. These guys have grown a bit. Yeah, this is alright. Although 7 turns to grow the next population is a bit bad. Oh yes, of course. We have a limitation, so we shouldn't grow any more population. So every town has a limit to how many people it can house. You can increase that by adding districts. So each district basically gives you 1 more housing. So right now we don't have enough housing, so it's not a good idea to actually grow the population. Yeah, let's just do that. Get a bit more prosperity. Aha! Animal skin, meta discovery, active for 5 turns. The production of science will change to 40 plus. Yes, as you can see here. Although we only have 1 town, so lol. And enough time has passed that we can actually enact a plan, but I'm not going to because we don't have enough towns to make it worthwhile. And our reputation isn't going up fast enough for us to expend it on frivolous things like these. At this stage, let's just focus on research. Silent Hills. They're inquisitors, so they're not gonna like us. Yeah, they're not gonna like us, period. Yeah, merchants and tinsmiths are actually a good trait to have. So there is if we absorb these guys, there's a 1 in 3 chance of getting a bad trait, but a 2 in 3 chance of getting a good trait. Unfortunately, we don't get to choose because they have a different folk trait than we do. And I think that's gonna be really difficult. Yeah, can't send them gifts. Can't destroy ruins, which is fine. They do like trade. And they like woodcutters. We can chop down a few trees, but overall they're not gonna like us very much. I'm not sure we should meet them right away. Okay, and also above every robot stack, essentially if you get too busy near to them, they'll get mad and attack you. You want to get rid of the stacks before you build too much. Yeah, like these guys are getting upset as well, so we do have to get rid of them, which will hopefully also open up the southern route. Maybe we should build some troops. What does the shaman do? They can launch edicts. Okay. So they can also cast spells on our behalf, basically. Oh, look at that. A vassal... Wait, vassal influence? Oh, it's because they're inquisitors as well, okay. So it turns out that one of our vassal tribes has the Inquisitor folk trait, which is the same as these guys. So that means that we get a positive relationship bonus. It's actually not a bad idea to meet them. Although we can't give them any oaths at this point. But yeah, let's begin a relationship. Conclude trade deals. Oh, that would be great. Never bring gifts. Okay, fine. That's the coast again. So we are on an island. I think this is basically... I think that's basically the sea now. Okay. Yeah, that should be close enough to reinforce both hexes, right? Right. So now let's promise to destroy some bots. Okay, that gets the relationship going upwards. Now we have to destroy 5 robots. I think it's 5 robots as opposed to 5 stacks, because there aren't 5 stacks in the regions, right? So hopefully destroying these 2 stacks will do the business. Right, and we do get reinforcements. I guess it was 3 hexes, right? As opposed to 4. Okay, and whenever you initiate a tactical battle, it actually uses the overall world map as the tactical battlefield, but it also adds things like these old reservoirs that you can blow up for damage, plus cover. So now we have to lure these guys out. What are you? Are you... Yes! That's a really good bottleneck. Gotta pull him out. Otherwise we're in trouble. Okay, these guys should probably charge forward. Right. Archers, please hide somewhere in the forest. Okay, you guys come over here. Hide there. You guys, can you hide here? No, you can't. You can hide there. Can't move there. Wait, what is this? Kremlin. Okay, so that seems to be on the ruins of the Kremlin. Units in the region are produced 2 times faster. Oh, nice. Okay, now I can't move anything into cover. You know what? I'll put them over here. I'll put this guy Can he hide somewhere? No. I guess he can hide there. I need to pull this guy forward so I can attack him en masse. Oh, here. Actually, no, I can't do that. Ah, crap. That's cover. Does he have indirect fire? Needs clear line of sight. Okay. Yeah, he'll definitely be able to hit us, so I need to hide. Oh well. Right. Okay, he's come forward. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? I think he cheated. I think he cheated. He started over here and just moved all the way up there. It's kind of cheating. Okay, you're visible. Oh, why are you visible? I need you to be hidden. Oh, he can't move that far. Okay, shit. That's bad. It would be great if these guys came forward. Or at the very least, I need some cover. This guy is gonna get smashed. Alright, I'll tell you what. You come over here. Nothing I can do about that. You hold. You hold. Yeah, he's gonna smash us. But hopefully, this guy will be able to run forward and smash him back. Because he's invisible. Right. And a whole bunch of troops also arrived. Excellent. You, come over here. Yeah, no line, no zone of control, right? So I should be able to smash this guy. Crash! Okay, one more hit and he'll die. This guy, yeah. The EMP guys are the most dangerous. Just that ability that they have to electrocute units, freeze units in place is a bad idea. If they'd caught me here, for example, that would have been a really bad bottleneck. What's your movement range? 4. So we want them to move forward so we can smash them. This guy will smash at least one of these units. Hopefully they won't gang up on this guy. Oh shit, that may have been a mistake. Okay. Alright, maybe I can lure this guy into attacking this guy. Yeah. Yeah. You're a club guy. Stay away from the all barrels. That should be good enough. Right. Actually, I could move back. So 1, 2, 3. If I move back... Yeah, okay. He's exposed. But if I move back, he's exposed. He's just a club guy, so yeah. The hammer guys need to be saved. No, if I move here, he can't attack me, can he? And I don't think they've got range, so hopefully. Aha, 2 hits, excellent. Yeah, hopefully they won't be able to blow up this barrel, otherwise I'll be in trouble. Hey! Okay. Hey, wait a second, he walked straight through the zone of control. What? How is that possible? Oh, they have... Okay, they have a zone of control, I don't. Okay, so apparently we don't have zones of control yet. Okay, can't move out. Alright, let's smash. We'll take some hits, but they should die, right? Yeah, I need to save this guy. I need to save this guy ASAP. It doesn't look like we take damage from attacking, right? Okay, he should die. Yes, perfect. We may need to spend a few turns just healing, but... Yes, no units lost. That is really, really good. Yeah, 3 turns, right? 3 turns to heal fully back up to full health. Okay, now, did this work? Some coins. That was looted from the ruins. What about you? Yes, so it's counting individual units. So we destroyed 3 robot units, and they only require 5. So that means that, yeah, within the next 5 turns, we just have to destroy this stack over here. Although, is that a stack of 5? That is a stack of 5. Shit. Ouch. So gotta move them into cold climates, otherwise they won't heal. Okay, I could have just destroyed this stack. That would have done the business. Oh well. A guaranteed loss. Lol. Looks like 2 EMP units. Not sure what that is, but it's not very friendly, is it? 2 EMP and 2 melees. Yeah, we gotta fight these guys first. Although these guys are also getting ticked off. Okay, this could be bad. Alright. This town needs to grow, but there aren't any good districts. Yeah, you know what? We'll go for this. We'll go for the population growth. And then we'll deal with the science. Right. Now we have to heal. Now they should be in... Yes, perfect. 2 more turns to heal, right? 3 more turns, rather. We still owe these guys... Got 4 more turns. That will give us 6 troops versus 5. And their troops are better than ours. How about we build some troops, actually? Not sure what the 12 limit is. Apparently it means that we can only build 12 of these... Yeah, of this type. That's heavy shields. More armor points, right? Yeah, more armor points, less movement. More cover. Ooh, that's interesting. Alright, you know what? Cannon fodder. Cannon fodder is kind of important right now. 2 cannon fodder. You're still okay-ish with us. Yeah, can't really promise you anything. We could send them a gift. Yeah, we've got a decent amount of money. Oh shit! Oh, that was... Okay, fine. That was a mistake. They actually dislike people who bring them gifts. So the gifts do give us a big bonus, but... Ah, shit, that was bad. Mistakes. Mistakes were made. Oh, that's also a C? Okay. Right, so we're definitely on an island. Now, luckily we control most of the island. We just have to absorb these guys and these guys. And then deal with this faction over here. And that should be it. Yeah, and they hate us. Oh, actually, why? Oh, okay. We want to join your war against the Supreme faction. Okay, apparently we're at war with the AI Overmind. But otherwise, they hate our guts. So yeah, at some point we have to defeat these guys. Maybe there's an extra region over here where actually, in fact, it looks like there is an extra region down south. But we are definitely on an island. There is another zone down here. Who are you? The Skyborn. Oh, this is temperate. Oh, okay. That's a temperate zone. Okay, interesting. Yep, that's definitely coast. Wait, can I walk on the ice? Am I able to walk here? How is this possible? What? Oh, okay, you can walk on the ice. But it's kind of pointless because there's nothing there. Yeah, so it seems that our early expansion was fairly favorable because we had 2 more tribes that were actually of the same folk trait that we are. Ice cultists, yeah. Oh, it looks like that's gone up. Yeah, okay, so absorbing the other 2 tribes apparently gave us, well, increased our ice cultist level. But now these guys and these guys over here, they're a bit more difficult. Although these guys are really coming around, aren't they? And our promises have 2 more turns to go. Yikes. I guess we have to fight with what we have. That's going to be ugly. Okay, Nexus. I think that gives us energy, right? Capitalism. I think industry would be more important. Because we don't have any science districts, or agricultural, or trade districts. We just have a single industrial district. Can we actually build a district somewhere? No, apparently this city is just rubbish. This city is just rubbish, apparently. Okay, never mind. Okay, we'll have 1 more bit of cannon fodder, I guess. Or 1 turn I have to fight. Okay, so I have to fight with what I have. Oops. Otherwise, we'll break our promise and that will make everybody unhappy. We won't be able to pull this guy into the fight. So we have to fight with whatever we have. But hopefully my wizard can actually help a bit. So I can call in what? Earthquakes, ultrasonic booms. Yeah, we can use that. We can actually slow down enemies and reduce the range. So this one should be good against the EMP units. Other than that, we can actually burn them. I should have enough energy to do quite a bit of damage. Alright, he goes nothing. Slim chance! Yikes. Oh, these guys are... Ooh, acidic arms. Yikes. Immune to acid. Okay, radiation protection. Acid attack on hexes. But okay, have to deal with this guy ASAP. Same with these two guys. Alright. Oh yes, we do get some cover. Excellent. Get to hide a bit. There's a bit of cover over here. Destructible ruins. Okay, there's a lot of cover over here. Jesus, that's bad. Your bows. We'll swap them over. They may come this way. In fact, I guess that they will. Yeah, you hide over here. It's gonna pull them forward. Yeah, I might be able to hit this from over here. Both of you go into hiding, and then we'll wait for reinforcements. Okay, so what is this? The acid guys and the EMP guys. Right. This should set things on fire, right? That should set things on fire. That should pull these guys out of there. If I do this right, that should trap that unit over there, right? Okay, they're gonna lose... Oh no, actually that didn't set on fire. Okay, oh yeah, sorry, you gotta blow these things up. Okay, never mind. Never mind. You stay in cover. That should pull them out of that area. Let's wait for reinforcements. And turn. Okay, they're coming. Yikes. Ouch. Right, gotta kill that guy. Oh shit, don't kill me, bro. No, that unit's irreplaceable. Okay. Alright. I need reinforcements right now. Okay, here we have some reinforcements. Can you hit this? Yes, you can. Burn, scum! That should also block off any approaches from that side, although there is still this. Right, you... Can you move through here? Yes, you can. You gotta go. Excellent. Now we have to get rid of Acid Guy. Stop! Hammer time! Okay, he's gonna die. Now these guys will probably hit... They're probably gonna do a bit of damage, aren't they? Can I... Oh fuck! No, it's under control! Shit. I was kinda hoping that it'd avoid that, but no. That would have been expecting too much. In any case, he's a bit of a sacrifice, so... Now you... Can't move anymore, okay, fine. Yeah. Can I cast a spell? He's on fire, right? Yeah, he's gonna move away. How about... High gravity flux! Yay! Yay, all of you. Ah, he's probably gonna die in one. Yeah. Oh shit. He's probably gonna die, but it's... He's gonna... Yeah, we're gonna lose that unit. Scum. Oh, what? Okay, he didn't die. He's still on fire, though. He's still on fire. Now... Actually, we might be able to bottleneck this guy over here. We could try and make sure. When did they take damage? Did they take damage at the start of the turn? Anyway, let's see. Hammer... No, club. No, it's under control. Not again. Ouch. Okay, fine. I accept that. I wish it showed you the path. I wish it showed you the path. Right? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, the hammer guy should be able to kill this guy in one go. Well, at least get it, yeah. Almost killed this guy in one go. And there goes the armor. Okay, now you're gone. Come on, what is this? Wait, do I get a second attack? Surely not. Nah. Okay, he's gone. There's a good chance that we're going to lose this club unit over here. Yeah, they do 3 points of damage, so yeah. Let's make sure... Let's get rid of that guy, period. I don't wanna gamble. We don't have any spells to heal, so... Oh well. What do we... Do we? Arctic units, no. Disorient units, earthquake. Yeah, you know what? Stun. Excellent. So hopefully that means that they won't be able to attack me, right? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Really? Really? What happened to being... You were stunned. Now he's electrified as well. Okay, fine. Screw you. He was stunned. Oh well. Okay, that hammer unit was priceless. This one over here. That was priceless. I cannot replicate that. Especially not the GMO stuff. Ouch. Oh well. Yeah, well. And this guy was actually quite valuable as well. I don't think I can replicate that. Oh well. But a promise is a promise, eh? 30 quartz. Okay, now do you like us? Yes, you do. One more turn, right? We kept our promise over here. Yes, one more turn. Is this met? Yeah, done. So basically, one more turn and we should be able to assimilate them. Thanks to that. Now we just have to absorb these guys over here. Yeah, let's do this one. That one's easy. Yeah, it's just a little bit more relationship. And also, have they been contacted by the other... No. So nobody's been in contact with them other than us. So if we play our cards right, the entire island should be ours pretty soon. In any case, oh shit. That stack got bigger. Oh, they're getting mad. Must concentrate my forces over here. Alright, are these guys mad? They're not yet mad. Alright, these guys have to come over here. We need all the troops that we can get. Okay, so I guess we do need more troops. And also, are you guys happy that we attacked the Overmind? They're kind of getting happier, but not by much. They do have better towns than we do, to be honest. So aside from the army, we're actually behind them. Okay, so I may need to prioritize bows, actually. Actually, are you... Yes, you're 50. We now have loyalty 50, which means that we can assimilate. Now, we've got hunters already. We got militarists, so pacifists should not come over. So that means that we should get this one, survivalist, by default. Correct. Aha, perfect. 4 regions, but only one measly little town. Right. So this stack used to belong to this tribe, but now because we assimilated them, that gave us a free stack. Excellent. So that's... Okay, that's 8 units that we have. Excellent. That's actually really good news. Just have to bring over this stack over here, which will take forever. But I need whatever reinforcements I can get. And also, maybe we can build a town? Yeah. Oh shit, can't build. Okay, can't build. Okay, so we've got a trait. We're ice cultists. So we like living in cold, really cold hexes. Yeah, we have to build in cold hexes, so... Problem is that pretty much none of this is good. Great? Is that on the sea? No, it's not on the sea. Yeah, we should be able to flatten the mountains pretty soon. That's a great spot. I mean, it is a great spot, but we'll have to do a lot of climate change. It's got some woods, so that is actually a good spot as well. Okay, follow the coast. Mosquito mange. So that's high gravity, which is really bad for production. Creates rough terrain, so it's actually not a good one. Hey, that's a new tribe. Somehow they love living in high gravity zones. Children of the Vault. Okay, so they're pretty decent for tech. Peaceful expansion. Okay. Of course I had to meet these guys right after I assimilated everybody else. They also dislike generosity. Okay. Healers, thieves, merchants. We don't have Luddites or savages, so we should be okay. Merchants, thieves. They're not incompatible. Healers. Oh, yeah. So we're gonna take a negative because we're militarists. Hey, that's a new zone. Yeah, it's a completely different region. What the hell? Aha! Human catchers. Let me guess, they're slavers? Yeah, so they hate robots as well, so... Mountain breaker, so they actually enjoy destroying. Just not climate change, okay. So they're inquisitors. Yeah, they're incompatible with us because we're ice cultists. Fishermen, they're okay. Gatherers, yeah, that's shared. Philosophers. That's okay, we'll take a penalty for that and get a bonus for that. The game says it's a great spot. Don't quite agree, but it's better than this one, right? Hopefully this will allow us to expand and build a port. Aha, great for industry, perfect, which is great because we've got this old world wonder, which gives us a, units in the region are produced 2 times faster. Yeah, this town should be really good for industry because of that. Yes, we destroyed some robots, so I like that. We changed the climate. Wait, when did I change the climate? I did heat up some zones during a battle. But that's not a permanent change, but I'm still getting penalized for this, so... I don't know if this is meant to be working this way, but we are taking a relationship penalty because we used climate change. Yeah, it looks like this faction has to cross our territory in order to get over here. I'm not sure what the color means, by the way. I'm not sure what the color means. Why is this color? Why is this color? Is that because of the climate? I was thinking that maybe it denotes relationship, but this entire territory is all ours, so they should hate every single part of this equally. So this is red, this is green. They like us, they dislike us. These guys are neutral. We haven't met these people, so I think it does denote a relationship, but why is this red? Why is this nothing else? Have you met anybody else? Yes, you have. Okay, so there's another faction over there. So these guys hate everybody, apparently. That's fine. Okay, so we have to attack this faction at some point, but the robots are getting feisty over here. Actually, you know what? Okay. Okay, so we still get the bonus from peaceful expansion. Excellent. Yeah, and they didn't like the fact that, yeah, somehow they heard about us giving gifts. Apparently these guys hate Santa, so somehow they heard that we gave somebody a gift, so... A black cat. Take out a frying pan. Yeah, look, I understand that we don't have much agriculture going on, but I don't think a cat's gonna give us that much. Get the trans-glitch device. Lol. No idea what that does. Artificial thunderstorm. Nice. Wait, what? Arrows of Mercy. Okay, so this oath is not disappearing. Okay, so we still have an oath to the Arrows of Mercy, who used to live here, but no longer exist. So maybe the oaths that go forever are not a good choice. New town, excellent. Oh, wait. Oh, we still have... Towns also have loyalty. Holy shit, what? Is this for real? Oh, crap. Oh, this is bad. That means that all the promises that I made, oh, I have to keep them forever. Wow, okay, those promises actually matter. I did not expect this to be the case. I thought that once you absorb them into your town, that was it. Now what happens if they rebel? I may have just screwed up severely. So this town will never rebel, but every single other town seems to have some kind of mechanic whereby it will rebel eventually, should you displease them. Yeah, I'm losing relationship here. These guys are getting stronger and stronger. What the hell are they doing over here? All Mine's Beacon? Oh, this guy's got too big for the breaches. Oh yeah, they're getting attacked properly. Ouch, okay. In any case, the game does have some very unique mechanics to me. The fact that every region basically has a mind of its own is very, very unique. The game is fundamentally a mix, like I said before, of a civilization and master magic, with a pretty hefty dose of diplomacy, because every region basically has a mind of its own. You gotta keep them loyal, and it's getting tricky. I think I may have made a mistake by giving so many oaths away, especially the ones that last forever. It doesn't look like the game's got too much visibility yet, but I think it's got some really interesting mechanics. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on this one, I have to say. We have made a significant amount of progress, and we are basically the biggest power on this side of the world, it looks like. If we can keep everything together. Anyway, thank you very much, take care.